The Italy airport turban issue is still not resolved. Sikh protest against the death sentence of Professor Bulletin Singh. A man in California has been sentenced to prison for assaulting a Sikh taxi driver. Amritsar airport lifts a ban on the Gurban for its staff. And a new Sikh exhibition opens in the UK. Sat Sri Akal, I'm Manpreet Kaur with the Sikh Channel World News. It was claimed that Sikhs travelling to Italy would no longer have to remove their turbans. The Sikh Channel has exclusive footage to prove that this is not the case. The footage exposes an Italian airport which demanded Sikh passengers to take their turbans off in an airport security screening. It was filmed 2 weeks after the Italian ministry said no more checks of Sikh turbans were necessary unless alarms were set off. European Sikhs are to protest against the death sentence of Professor Bulletin Singh in Berlin. The protests planned outside the Indian embassy will take place on June the 20th and is to demand the condoning death sentence of Devinder Pal Singh Bulla into life imprisonment. Berlin Gurdwara Committee President Sucha Singh said that all Gurdwara committees across the EU have been urged to ensure maximum participation in the protest. A man was sentenced in California court to 13 years in prison for his part in a Sikh hate crime. 41-year-old Pedro Antonio Ramirez took part in the November 2010 hate crime, assaulting Harbhajan Singh, a Sikh taxi driver. Ramirez is reported to have shouted racial comments and punched Mr. Singh in the face around 10 times, while his accomplice, Johnny Morales, punched the taxi driver from behind. 33-year-old Morales was also sentenced to 238 days for his part in the attack. That's in addition to the time he's already spent since his arrest. Amritsar Airport has lifted the ban it placed on employees to wear their gurbans. The ban was imposed in April by the Central Industrial Security Force. Sikh airside staff now have the same right to wear their gurbans as Sikh passengers do. The ban was lifted after a campaign. And finally, Turbanology Sikhs Unwrapped is the name of the new exhibition which has opened in the UK city of Birmingham. The exhibition wants to raise awareness about the history of the turban and its significance for Sikhs. Films and talks hope to provide knowledge on the turban's spiritual importance. There will also be hands-on demonstrations on how a turban is tied. Exhibition director Jay Singh Sohal hopes that the exhibition will counter negative preconceptions of the turban. Turbanology will be held at the Nishcombe Civic Centre. And that's it from me. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.